So with that, moving over to Europe, Middle East, and Africa, Bassel, could you tell us what's happening in the Middle East?
Thank you, Bhargav. So, in the EMEA region, we had one assessed event and 24 other developments today. In the Middle East, it's quite quiet today. But in Israel, authorities have approved a march by far-right groups in the Old City in East Jerusalem on May 29. So, the march is set to pass through the Damascus Gate. Businesses should keep an eye on this march, especially that the far-right marches in Israel have triggered several clashes between Palestinians and Israeli security forces in the area, especially in Jerusalem. This have recurrently actually disrupted business activity throughout Jerusalem. With that, I'll move on to Africa, to you, Sitati, to cover on Africa.
Well, thank you, Bassel. In Africa today, we covered 9 developments, and the major issue is the forthcoming primaries by 2 of Nigeria's leading political parties. That is the All Progressives Congress, which is the ruling party, and the People's Democratic Party. And the People's Democratic Party is set to hold its presidential primaries at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium in Abuja on May 27th and 28th. And the primaries for the other elected positions will be held from May 21st to May 25th. And in the case of the All Progressives Congress Party, its primaries for the presidential ticket will be held at the Eagle Square in Abuja on May 29th and 30th. And the other elected positions, the primaries will be held from May 23rd to 27th. And of course, these party primaries have to be considered in the context of the general elections set to be held in Nigeria on February 25th and March 11th next year. And so businesses with operations in Nigeria, especially in Abuja, need to be on the lookout for political protests, sporadic violence, and disruption to road travel. That's all we have from Africa today. Back to you, Bassel. Thank you.
Thank you, Sitati. So in Europe, we had around 10 developments today. The assessed event was in Italy. So there's a general transport strike in Italy tomorrow. Workers from public and private transport companies will call on a nationwide strike tomorrow in a protest against the government's military spending on Ukraine. So trade unions such as the CGIL, which is the largest union in Italy, the General Confederation of Labor, supported the strike and called on the government to increase workers' wages rather than continue military spending on Ukraine. This actually may have a spillover effect across Europe, as governments across Europe are heavily spending and heavily providing aid, financial and military support to Ukraine. So businesses are advised to monitor the updates on the nationwide strike for tomorrow, as well as considering alternative routes to mitigate transport disruptions and delays due to traffic disruptions, as traffic congestion on major roads could potentially intensify. People will likely use alternative means of transportation because rail and road services provided by several companies, especially in Rome and Italy, will face delays, disruptions, and cancellations during the entire day tomorrow. So this is all from EMEA today. Thank you.
Thank you, Bassel and Sitati, for the coverage of EMEA. With that, it's a wrap from us. If you need to know more about our specialist membership services, please write to us at info@apacassistance.com. Thank you.